Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. With Broadway reopening, Sara Bareilles is stepping back into the role of Jenna in her hit musical Waitress. And I caught up with her here at the Glass House to talk about what it's going to be like returning to Broadway on September 2nd. First of all, it is so great to see you.
So happy to be seen. I'm so glad to be here with you.
How excited are you? I mean, you're reopening Broadway, you're returning to the show. I mean, tell me what's going through your mind.
Oh gosh, it's my mind races with all kinds of feelings. The first and foremost is just that it feels like a complete miracle that we're even getting this opportunity. The fact that Waitress is a part of the community of shows that will welcome people back into the theater is just like, thank you. Like, I just can't, our producers worked so hard, Barry and Fran Weisler, got to give them all kinds of accolades for making this happen. They worked really, really hard. We have so many of our original Broadway company members coming back. It's like a little Waitress all-star team that's coming back to tell this story once again, and it just feels like a gift.
Let's talk about that, because I was so excited that you were coming back to reopen the show, and then I was like, oh my God, Drew's coming back, Christopher's coming back, all these people are coming back.
I know. I think it says so much about the show and the artists that have been a part of this storytelling and their relationship to it, that people wanted to come back and wanted to tell this story right now. The themes of this show that run so deep for me, about resilience, about hope, about community, the strength of community, self-love. I feel like these are things that people really want to swim in right now. And so, to get to do it and then have Chris Fitzgerald make you laugh, come on. It's like a great night out.
What did you miss the most? When Broadway shut down, everybody thought maybe 2 weeks. People left, plants and everything in their dressing rooms. Yeah. It's like 16 months. I mean, what did you miss the most?
I mean, it's unimaginable. How, if you had said, thank God they didn't tell us that it was going to be this long, it was so soul crushing. It is so soul crushing. I miss the people. I miss the people the most. That has been the thing that has come back to life for me in such a way that is, people feel so precious. They feel so precious to me. The gift of getting to chit chat with someone between scenes or at rehearsal or on the way in, or just chatting with the doorman, or what. It's just the being able to be in a room with people is something we were not allowed to do for a long time. So for me that feels very, very present, and I can't wait to feel what happens when an audience is in a room. The electricity, it's palpable.
So you've obviously been back to the theater already. Have you gone over?
I went to see Jacqueline Novak downtown, Get on Your Knees, which is hilarious. And that was my first time at a theater. I'm so proud of the theater district for being so regimented and so strict about our guidelines. I think the mask mandate is so essential, and proof of vaccine. I'm so grateful for that, because it makes it feel like someone, you can go back to work and feel relatively safe, knowing that we're all in this very uncharted territory. But oh my gosh, when the lights went down, I was like transported to another planet. I forgot how much magic is in those spaces. The humanity, it's touching humanity. It's as close as it's such an intimate experience. It's like nothing else.
Yeah. Well, talking about that magic, talk about the importance of getting Broadway back, what it means to you as an artist, what it means to you as an industry, what it means to New York.
For me, the theater district is the heart and soul of New York City. And I feel like you can really feel its absence right now. It's not just in Times Square. It's the artists that move here and live here and are in the veins of this body, this city that we live in. Theater is a living, breathing organism, and I think that when the lights come back on, it will be a real marked change in the feeling of the city. I can't wait. I can't wait for the days where we're all really back in action.
September 2nd is your first performance. You're reopening. Your show's going to be like 4 hours long.
I know. It's like it'll be like our closing show, which literally every person who walked on stage got a standing ovation. It was amazing. No, and I've been thinking a lot about, the arts being sort of classified as non-essential over this time, which I don't have criticism of, when you have to tighten up certain things and make hard decisions for the safety of the community at large. But for me, the arts is essential. It's essential to our humanity, to us being okay as human beings. So this is an essential part of us reopening in this city, getting theater back up and running and welcoming these artists and these craftspersons and our ushers and our house staff and everybody, our union workers, like everybody coming back to work is so, so, so important.
Have you been back to your dressing room yet? Have you gone back to the theater?
I have. We're at the Barrymore, which is crazy because we're across the street from the Brooks. But it's beautiful, so, experiencing a new theater, and there's so much history there. They did Streetcar Named Desire there. So it's exciting, that this whole city and each theater is so steeped in history. So getting to even taste another location really feels like, delicious. I've been back to the dressing room. I don't have much in there, just a couch right now for a quick nap. But, we're in tech, and tech is long days and lots of meticulous prop handling and transition running. But everyone's been very good-natured. I think we're all just really happy to be back at work.
Because that's what everyone's missed. The tech and your show is all about pies and flour and all this stuff. Did it come right back to you?
I wish I could say yes to that. Our show, we joke, is just props on props on props. Some of it did come back a little bit, and other things I'm just like, what did I do? Like, how did you get there that fast? So I think thank God we have a few more days of rehearsal.
So finally, what are you looking forward to the most about September 2nd, that first performance back?
I think I'm looking forward to the unpredictability of that energy exchange, that we're going to think it's going to be one thing and it's going to be something else, and you can count on that. And I think I'm looking forward to really devoting my heart to being open to what is in that moment. And our director, Diane Paulus, said really beautifully before our last run through, she's just said, live this story. Just begin now, live this story. And I think that's what I'm looking forward to. The audience is the X factor. Without them, it doesn't mean anything. So it's the communion that I'm so excited for. But it's, what comes from that, the energy that comes from that, I can't wait to feel again.
Have the best time on September 2nd. I can't wait to be in your house again and watch you make magic.
Thank you. I'll be making pie. It's called pie, okay?
Heart keep